there are lots of little ways that we can do it, which it doesn't have to be big things, but they can be little and often. So my hand on heart is my go-to, and I do it so often. I do it when I'm walking around the house. I do it when I'm out on walks, when I'm waiting in a queue in the shop. If there's traffic, I'll do this, and I'll be so surprised by how it soothes me, calms me. It helps me take a deep breath. And no one notices that I'm doing it really. And I've shared it with so many other people on my workshops and with my clients, and it seems to be so effective and so easy. And also, it helps me connect with some of the heartache that I have, and to know that that's what it is that's dragging me down, maybe. And then I'll give myself some kindness and gentle thoughts and think, okay, that is where you are. This is where I am at this moment. And just by giving that attention, by noticing and giving myself some tender care, and by pressing inwards as well, which I know is going to reduce my heart rate, it's going to steady my whole system, my breathing is going to improve. It really just lifts me, and I couldn't be without it. So I really do recommend hand on heart to anyone to be able to use it. And if I'd known this as a junior doctor, I'd have been doing it when I was walking through corridors, when I was walking up and down stairs, when I was about to go and see a patient in difficulty, or seeing a client, is so important for me now. And that often brings me forward, and then I'm often aware of that. And so the one that I do, the self-care activity I often do straight after that, will be to gently bring my hands, instead of palms down, to go palms out. And it just, I don't know if you can see in my shoulders, it just helps me open my chest. And that really, I can keep on doing that again when I'm walking, and people don't really notice, but it's just something that and it feels that I'm opening up, and I can just feel the stretch. And again, just that activity is just such a gentle reminder to myself that I'm okay, so I'm in this moment, and I know I'm supporting myself and caring for myself, so that I'm in a better place for other people. And then what often leads on from that is either a stretch, a wider stretch. Gosh, and that feels so good. And I hadn't realised just how much stretches help and support my system. And the other thing I often do is to rock. And I find that really soothing too. And these are all things that I can do when I'm thinking, or when I'm doing other things, or when I'm with other people. And people don't seem to notice, and yet I know I'm supporting myself and carrying on boosting my system. And it's just made so much difference to how I keep going through my life, through my day-to-day routine, through my hours, through my minutes, before client work, after client work. I really do recommend trying these and seeing how they might help you too.